You won't believe how Naira Marley tried to turn Mohbad into a drug. No be me talk am, na gist lover talk am. Now let me expatiate the whole issue to you guys. In the year 2019, according to gist lover, a popular pecan drug lord named Azeez Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, created Marlian's music or Marlian's record label, and he signed 4 boys to his label. That is Zino, Fabian Blue, Mohbad, and C Black. When Marlian's music record label started their operation, a lot of Nigerians were very happy for the fact that Naira just came back from prison that time. They were very happy that Zino and Mohbad got signed to the same record label. But they were like, Zino is not the best fit for Marlian's record label because he sings love songs and his also songs are just like in a solo way. Zino does not appear to be like a gangster. But when it comes to Mohbad, people were like, Mohbad tends to be the best fit for Marlian's record label. But when they started, Mohbad did not know they need to be doing business in the music label too. He thought everything they want to do as they are signed is just for them to like record songs, the label promote it, they share royalties. But not knowing to him that it was more to that. It got to a time and Naira Marley needed his boys to help him expand his drug business, according to gist lover. Mohbad said he's not involving himself in drug. It got to a stage, Naira Marley asked all the boys in the house to take an oath that they will go into the and they will never reveal to any agencies that they are doing that type of thing in their record label. Mohbad said no, he can't do business. Music was his career. Music was what he wanted to do. But Zino, without much ado, swayed and was like, he's into the game. According to gist lover, he said, I don't know, he said, that was the reason why Naira Marley gave one of the street sisters, Shubomi, to Zino. Before they broke up, they had affairs before they broke up. For the fact that Mohbad's father tends to be a pastor, I think that was what was hindering him from going into drugs. Because on the norms, imagine, a pastor picking me, they sing songs that, you know, maybe they sing secular songs. On the norms, his father will be objecting the fact that he wants to go into music. Imagine how doing music and doing the same time. And
for clarity's sake, we want you to shed light on some of these burning questions. How would you describe the of your son since the news broke out?
I said it before that he is my friend, my second. So I don't know the way I can describe it anymore. It's my helper, is the light of my family.
Do you have possible reasons for it? Because there are a lot of speculations out there. We want you to shed light on it.
The only revelation that I had on that that very day, a day to, I said it last time that we were discussing that on my dream I saw someone in the front of mine and hold it. But on that dream I was aimed at, I've dodged the bullet, but that person hold it. Just in form of if somebody at the back of this chair and somebody in the front hold. So if I now dodge at the back, so there's no evidence that that person cannot. So that very Tuesday, I decided to stay at home, not going anywhere, praying concerning what I dream concern. So, but by 4 o'clock, that's how they called me that I should come to VI to meet him at hospital. On my way getting there at the bus stop, that's how they called me again that I should go back home, that everything will be settled. So as an elderly person, I know that there is something behind that. That's not the kind of something that they can even tell me on the bus stop there. So I refuse. And now go back to his house there to stay. By reaching Mohbad's house, I met him, laying down, sorry.
Who were those that took him to the hospital where he reportedly died?
I didn't know exactly those people, but according to what I heard from them, I can only blame them that they allowed the auxiliary nurse to be working in that level, because Mohbad is not the kind of the person that can just put in a room and call a nurse. which kind of a nurse? Is he qualified? But me looking at what will happen, that's not a qualified nurse. Giving him an injection inside room there. My aim is maybe that reflection of that on that injection that results to this. Because according to them, they say after giving the injection, he was vomiting. One of his boys now decided that they should put him on Okada, rescue him to the hospital. That's only what I hear from them.
There are speculations that he was rushed to the hospital with some headaches. Was he arrested before his...
I heard about that also, but it's not neck, it's in hand. According to them, they say one of his friends, one of his tight friends, they meet at the show. You know, normally that's how they normally play whenever they meet each other. So those people that are working with Mohbad, they even against the person that he should not be playing with Mohbad in that such. But simply because he's a friend to Mohbad, is the Mohbad that even say, okay, you can even come inside the motor, and they go to the same place. So when they reach there, that plane will still continue as usual, the way they normally did. So suddenly, the same Mohbad was annoyed. I didn't know how come the injury come. Maybe by exchanging hand with each other, something happened to his hands. I wasn't there, and that's the story given to me. And that very day, he didn't complain anything to anybody. They didn't call me. The following day, it was now observed that the hand is swelled up. That's how they call nurse. And I didn't know the kind of nurse they call.
Was there any medical reports from the hospital?
I didn't hear anything from the doctor because I wasn't there. They have returned him home when I meet his body. So I'm the one that just decided that they should pick him up so he could do here for his burial. My belief is that it's God that gives and it's God that takes.
Also in 2022, he accused some people, especially Naira Marley, of being after. What step did you take as a father when the news got to you?
I tried my best to reach Naira Marley, but everything was in vain. Because then when this issue was happening, I wanted to trek to his house, but I was scared because I didn't know what I will meet there. Naira Marley called me. There was a time that he called me. For me to recall him back was not possible. And someone that you don't have contact with, it will be difficult for you to reach him because I know the kind of the street that I've been there. So I would have reached Naira Marley house, but so far I didn't have his number, I didn't have his contact, so that's why we didn't see each other. I hear a lot of things happen to him. Let me say we cannot say it's Naira Marley because it was this new album with a Snatan was attacked. But we cannot say this Naira Marley because the people that come is not Naira Marley. So we can't say it's Naira Marley that did that.
There are allegations that the deceased was also engaged in true is it?
Really, this guy is from the Malian. You know, people know Malian people as they can smoke, they can do this. I can't defend that. I didn't know whether he have something like that. But whenever I'd seen him, I used to correct him. This is normal way as a Christian, and he listened to me. Even the day that him with Naira have an issue, I can defend it that my son was properly okay then. Because that very day, I entered his house, praying for him, and he said that he wants to reach somewhere. That's all what I know about. So on his way called me, one of his friends just came in and reported that somebody is voice over there. Before reaching there, before I reached there, everything was closed. And he gave me the evidence that he was up in the Malian's house. And people are saying, he says, but it's normally do this, which is capital no. Because I spoke with him, it was normal, nothing happened on that day. And this day now, when he go to show, I'm not really know exactly what happened because I wasn't there. But I believe that it's God that gives and the God that takes.
Mohbad have been telling us things from his music, but we took them as mere lyrics. Plenty enemies. We lost a legend. Frankly speaking, we lost a legend. Music is an expression of one's feeling. Apart from some music that are just like dancehall or Mohbad is a preacher. He paved the way to fame himself. Mohbad was doing pretty well before Malian's record label. He had hit songs before Malian's record label. He sang Balenciaga. Balenciaga went all over. He sang Pika Daike. He sang a lot of Ozu songs for boys. People were chopping him normally before Malian's record label came into the picture. Someone said on Twitter, it is better to be an up-and-coming artist with peace of mind than to sign some record deals. Some record labels are there to wear. Imagine you are in a record label and they're asking you to do, Mr. Man, is that what we are in this record label for? Gist Lover said that is why Zino was able to afford many cars and many houses. But I object to that. Zino has a lot of streams compared to Mohbad. At a point in time, Gist Lover said the reason why Naira Marley was promoting Zino back to back that time was that he was in the, and they tried to like shut Mohbad out of the record label. And Mohbad was tearing up that, why will you be promoting only Zino and I'm here? You know, things like that will bring jealousy, will bring envy in the record label. So Mohbad tear up. According to Gist Lover, she said Mohbad was the only one that had the audacity to confront Naira Marley. That why will you promote Zino and you won't promote me? And we're in the same record label. But they tried to shut him up. That if he's not doing that business, he's not going to get the due promotions. If you were in Mohbad's shoes, won't you be? How will you feel? Someone that you are in the same record label is badging Chevrolet, Ferrari, buying houses. It is not that their streams does not tally. Mohbad has fans, Zino has fans, they all have streamers. So if you want to check their net worth, it should tally. But because there is something different, which is that business, people are now feeling worried that Naira Marley pushed Mohbad to the ground. Mohbad was passing a message to us since, but we were unable to catch what he was saying. Imagine, and there's one thing about TikTok, you guys will speed up motivational songs and if you don't have any meaning again. Someone is saying plenty enemies, my dear, come move me if you don't die minutes. But when you speed it up, it will turn to plenty enemies if you don't die minutes. So it will not have any inspirational or motivational meaning anymore. Mohbad say he knows one day all his pains will go away. And now the promo again. He gained rest. Internal rest. But many clowns are now coming up. Many people are now coming up with opinion. It is too bad. It is too bad. Live your life. Be humble. If you want to sign a record label deal as a up and coming artist, learn from Mohbad. Calm down.